What's going on, guys? Killer6 back with another legendary item guide in Borderlands 3 for the new DLC, Bounty of Blood, A Fistful of Redemption. And this time we're taking a look at the double penetrating gratifying contained blast. That is a mouthful. And as you can see, this gun has one of the cooler skins in the game. It looks all broken and like it's got some molten lava pouring out or something. I don't know. It's really cool looking. And this thing seems to roll with the double penetrating prefix quite a bit. This one is double penetrating gratifying. Your prefix will obviously vary depending on what parts yours rolls with. And as you can see, the damage on this thing is 4,355, the accuracy 77%, handling is 58%, reload time 2.8 seconds, fire rate 5.77 shots per second, mag size of 22. It consumes 2 ammo per shot, has 146 splash damage radius, it has plus 27% weapon damage, and the one that I got here is obviously highly effective versus shields. Now, I'm going to show you guys that with Moes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if this is a shock one or a fire one or whatever. We're just going to tear people apart with it. I got bumped way up in the air by something there. I'm not even sure what it was. But as you can see, this thing is really good. A really good assault rifle for Moes. Once again, this one is not the best gun out there for the other Vault Hunters, but it's a lot of fun on Moes. And this DLC, it almost feels like they were like, you know what, Moes needs a little bit of love. She's been unloved for far too long. But if you guys are one of the other, if you main one of the other characters, fear not, there are other guns in this DLC that you're going to love. It just happens to be that this one is probably not it. But you can have a lot of fun with this thing on other Vault Hunters as well. I used this thing on my Zane a little bit when I was playing through the DLC and liked it a lot. So it's definitely viable on the other Vault Hunters. Now the red text says put a lid on it. Now I don't know for certain that this is what this is in reference to, but this is my best guess. I think this is in reference to Chernobyl. The reason why is because during the Chernobyl event, they were supposed to contain the thing by basically covering it up. It exploded, and you know, the rest, as they say, is history, and not good kind of history. So if you haven't watched Chernobyl on HBO, holy crap, do yourselves a favor, or give yourself a nightmare, whatever, however you want to describe it. It's a great show. And the writer of that show is also the writer for the Borderlands movie that's going to be coming out hopefully in the next couple of years. So I'm pretty excited about that. So to get this gun, you're going to head over to Ashfall Peaks, and you're going to start at the beginning of the map. You're going to go around this way, and you're going to head right here to Abadoxus. Now, before you get there, dip into this little hallway, because right about here, there is a save point. You're going to want to tag that way you can farm this thing much faster, because otherwise you're going to be starting way back here every time. But this is going to be your first initial starting point to do this farm. And you're going to, normally you would just take this jump pad and you jump up there, but what we're going to do first is we're going to trigger this save point like I was telling you. It's right here on the map, so that way you know where you're going. Now from here, we're just going to double back and dip into this little spot over here. Minor shortcut if you want. You can jump over this thing. Hit the jump pad, hit the jump pad. I'm going to hop into Iron Bear and try and survive this the best I can. Abadoxus is just brutal with this attack, dude. And normally this thing will kill you pretty quick. If I survive with the mech, then I'll hop out and I'll just wail on him with his own gun that he drops and teach him a valuable lesson. And please tell me we got it on the first run again. We did. We got a shredded contained blast. Now this one is a ×2 variant. That is what you want to look for if you can get one. This is actually the first ×2 that I've gotten, believe it or not. So the one that I was using is 4,355 damage with no multiplier. This one is a ×2 multiplier, so obviously that's going to basically double your damage. It will consume 3 ammo per shot instead of the 2 ammo per shot for the one that I was using. The base damage is going to be a little bit higher just because it's the one that we just now found was non-elemental. Elemental damage weapons are generally a little lower in the base damage than the non-elemental versions. This gun can roll with any element, by the way, in case you're wondering about that, and obviously it can roll with non-elemental. Mag size on this other one that we got is 16. So now this one, after exiting Iron Bear, the next 3 mags will have 33% increased reload speed and 67% increased handling. Not really a great anointment on that, but again, the damage on this thing is pretty exceptional. So let's go down here and shoot some stuff with it and see how this thing feels compared to the shock version. I believe there was some enemies. I don't want to deal with flying enemies with this kind of gun though, so we'll shoot this dude here. Yeah, this thing just destroys, dude. This is a very, very, very good weapon. Highly recommend this weapon. And again, you can make this do some good damage on any character, but this is just so good on Moe's that I don't know that I would use it on any other Vault Hunter. This thing is just that good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this guide to the Contained Blast. If you did, then make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, tap the bell icon to be notified when I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Y'all take care.